everyone, my name is Alexis Potts and I'm your USA National Miss Carolina Upstate Junior Teen 2020. I recently have been reading books and spreading the message of Crown Cares through the elementary school students, and I really wanted this video to be directed towards the middle school and high school students because personally middle school is a very hard time with me and I really struggle with being bullied. This is one of the reasons I love USA National Miss so much, is because of their national platform Crown Cares. CARE stands for Creating a Respectful Environment in School and Society. I aim to spread this platform with my title the best I can so we can stop bullying. I recently started reading this book, Victim Proof, and it has really meant a lot to me, and I really think that anyone who has been bullied or is currently bullying, I think this book will really help you. So I will share little pieces of it that I think are really meaningful in a new series just about the book Victim Proof. So stay tuned. And the first part of this book that I would like to share with you guys talks about forgiveness. This is more aimed to the people who have already been bullied and tells you how to forgive your bully, move on, and even grow from being bullied. So here we go. The principle of forgiveness has been taught all throughout history. The famous peace advocate Mahatma Gandhi used to say, "An eye for an eye only makes the whole world blind." In other words, repaying evil with evil only creates more evil. Jesus taught his followers to forgive people, not 7 times, but 70 times 7. And throughout the ages, the greatest leaders have called us back to this ancient principle. I remember the Burdicks asking me if I could forgive my bullies and if I could forgive my dad. I was thinking, why on earth would I want to do that? Why would I let them off the hook for what they did to me? But in that moment, I was missing the point. For real, check this out. If you get nothing else from this book, get this. Forgiveness is not about letting someone else off the hook for what they did to you. No. Forgiveness is about letting yourself off the hook for having to carry that pain into your future life. So I began to forgive my bullies, and I began to forgive my dad. I even started forgiving myself for the things I didn't like about me. And let me tell you, it has made all the difference. And forget? One of the most popular sayings about forgiveness is forgive and forget. People tell you to move on and act like it never happened. Get over it. But could there be some kind of unhealthy denial in forgetting what happened to you? I mean, if you forgive and forget, are you supposed to go back to that same abusive environment? Are you supposed to become a doormat so people can walk all over you the rest of your life? No way. For me, one of the most powerful parts of forgiveness has been re-releasing the desire for revenge. Whenever the memories come back, I don't go out of my way to remember it. Traumatic events have a way of coming back on their own, even when you've already forgiven someone. A familiar voice or a certain smell takes you right back. You drive by the house where it happened, and suddenly you're transported back in time. And in that moment, the temptation is to relive the pain and hold on to the resentment. Resist. The memories will come back whether you want them to or not. Sometimes years after the initial offense. Sometimes through something completely unrelated. So when they do come, you have to be ready to remember what you learned from it, and then re-release the desire for revenge. In that moment, remember how that person taught you what not to do. Think about how you can avoid spreading that same type of hurt into someone else's life. Remember that setting up healthy boundaries with abusive people helps keep your heart alive. Think about how forgiveness allows you to trust again. How it helps you establish authentic relationships with healthy people. Remembering can actually propel you forward, so you can turn the pain of your past into something beautiful. Maybe the greatest purpose of your life is actually through the fire of your pain. Maybe because you went through it way back when, you became the best person to help others through it in the future. So don't try to forget it, learn from it. How many adults in your life are still being held back by their past? Seriously, if you can get this principle of forgiveness now while you're young, you will be emotionally ahead of many adults in your life. You will set yourself free to become the best version of yourself, and you will turn your pain into a purpose. My dad and I actually have a great relationship today. Crazy, right? It's because my parents got help too. After my time on the farm, they ended up going to monthly counseling sessions for the next 3 years, where they worked through their stuff, and I'm very, very grateful. Today, my full-time job is speaking to students, and sometimes when I travel, I get a voicemail from my dad saying something like this: "Tom, I prayed for you this morning. I want you to know that I am so proud of you. I am proud that you're taking the pain of our family's past and turning it into something beautiful. Do great today. I know you will. Love you. Wow. Like I said, I have a lot to be thankful for. But listen, you might not be that lucky. You might not have parents who learn this stuff and work through their junk. They might keep pushing up their pain on you. So remember, you don't have to carry it. It's not what happens to you, it's how you deal with it. As a healthy person, it's your job to accept responsibility for your life, your actions, and your outcomes. So stay focused on what you can control. You can't control your parents, and you can't control whether or not you get bullied. But you can control whether or not you become a victim. When you learn to forgive, drop the blame, and release the pain, that is when you truly become victim-proof. That is one of my favorite passages so far in this book, and one thing I really want to stick with you guys is how you can't control what other people do. You can't control if they're hurting and they take it out on you. What you can do is show them kindness to help their pain inside, and you can also grow from it and learn from it, and that's how you become victim-proof. And if you grow and learn, you are showing them that you are strong and they cannot hurt you. If you're the person hurting, please get help and please talk to someone and don't take it out on your friends, because then you're just giving them that same pain. I really hope you guys like the book. I love this book so much and I can't wait to share more with you. Thank you so much. Bye.